Well, let's get into it then, shall we? It is going to be the pick of the French side to kick things off here, and the long take. Very traditional so far, but 3 CTs to defend. Here come the flashbangs and the PT50s, making their way out the doors. It's Zipex there to challenge, and he does a wide swing. Equal for now. Afro, though, with that PT50, trying to assert the dominance towards the long position. CTs will fall back and boost.
Oh, another kill here. Exercise top mid is taking down Blame. Config will respond to 3-on-3. The smokes are in play if they want to drop them and just get the cross, but apparently getting a move on Afro. I keep Farley at bay. Tap from range, but he seems aware. One smoke, where's the second? A bit of a gap on that. They've both gone deep as opposed to close. Jax had an opportunity on the cross here, but a bit strung out. HEET losing the fire early. Body's going to take one back, and from Glaive gets found out as well. It's just going to be Config. Last man standing, 1-on-2 situation. He can't hit the dogs onto the car kill. Body's going to pick it up. No plant needed. And the pistol round to HEET.
Execution.
Ooh.
That a missed Xbox?
Yeah, it hasn't landed, but they're rushing B. It's all in. Glaive's going to hear this. Going to need support. Farley outside the side with the AWP. It's going to be between the players. It's just Glaive over towards Car to defend. And the lineup, it's perfect. Glaive goes down 2. And the cavalry is here. Farley's got 1 and done. It's now a 2-on-3 situation, but Astralis in the driver's seat. Oh, straight through.
It's a great flashbang as well. Config off to the races here, as it will be a clean finish as well. Astralis defending the B rush admirably. Looking for anyone crossing over, but they're trying to segregate Zipex. You need to find at least 1. 2 would be ideal here. He's done very well to survive this long. So 1.5 kills. Farley gets the pressure towards short alleviated, and they've got the man advantage.
It's done enough. At this point, there's 20 seconds left on the clock. They're coming through the gray screen. The only way this goes wrong is if Farley swings out wide. The smoke is going to obscure the vision, but it's not perfect. It blames on the site. Going to be sending Pain down range with a step out into Afro. But look at this, 7 seconds. Config with the Galil. Call this one done. And if they want double AWPs, that's possible. And as that happens, more util gets lumped their way. Another incendiary to be deployed. And this one not feeling great for HEET. Hot under the collar. It's getting hot in here. I'm sure there's a lot of references we could do, but this one quite literally. Afro, Farley down. That's the access point to the site here. 17 seconds. They can still plant. And another kill comes in. Jax looking sharp now.
He really is. And this is falling on its ass. Astralis had a 5 versus 3, but we're down to a 2-on-2 here. Jax is low. Config has the defuse kit. He's coming in from long as well, but this is a very important kill towards the bomb site. Doesn't quite connect just yet, but time is of the essence here. Blame F should have that one all day long. And now down to Jax. As you mentioned, he's looked very sharp so far, but only 30 points of health. But that's a fantastic shot towards long. Surely he can't close this one out, but he certainly does. That is phenomenal. Jax takes the round into his own hands, and there it is. It's going to be 4 huge kills for him, and a 5-on-3 converted in favor of HEET.
A lot to unpack here. So Jackie boy, that's what he was always known for, even on G2, right? That's what we're talking about, being more of a supportive element, although using him to go in first, but his aim was always one of the talking points. He was great at holding these weird off angles and hitting bangers just like this. Pops out. Denies Blame absolutely anything as sharp as you like. So a huge round for HEET. But on the other side of things, yeah, you're right. We have to discuss how that falls apart for Astralis. That's the type of rounds they were losing to complexity. As these smokes start to fade, Config's in the perfect position. And Zip again activating long. It's quite clear that this is territory that Zip's been told to take. And Farley is going to get a freebie. Jocko looking the wrong way. Now they come into Config's territory. He's going to pick up his second for the round. Blame through the smoke. And 5-5 as Jax is the only man standing with 30 seconds. Box in towards the tunnel, the bomb's down towards the mid doors, and he'll have to start peeling this one apart. That's the first.
He takes a lot of damage, unfortunately for him. Means he'll be spammed through the doors. Astralis tied things up at 5-5. They go back to a double AWP setup. And then the fade away, but it's difficult to survive this one. He's very committed, Chad. Good job going for the drop now. He's actually timed it to perfection, but he's in an awkward spot now.
That's fine. This is actually perfect. Farley's playing this great. Initiates when he has to, drops back when he needs to, and there's Glaive being finished off, but Farley very active across the map. Looks like he's been let off the leash the last couple of days.
No flashes, but they're just going to set themselves up and hopefully avoid the shots of Afro here. Here comes the AT. He does miss the first shot, and it's looking quite simple now as Config absolutely decimates them there with a triple kill, all headshots, and that's a statement round.
Oh, man, I hope we get to see that one back. 12 kills for Config now. Him and Farley combined in that round, get it done. That was beautiful work right there. Thought there was going to be a problem over the top of that smoke. This is the initiation from Farley. And him sticking around, he knows it's a risk, right? But that's an educated risk he has to take. These shots from Config just has over the top of the smoke. Oh, the last one, beautiful. Great work there.
It's a wide open bomb site, and they are aware of the possibility of him being down there. But if he gets at least one,
oh, that could even be the round right there.
Then to justify going back towards Ace. He's more of a backstab play right now.
No fights. There's nothing he can take. He's not going to find anything, Henry. He needs to run.
They're going to have to commit any second at this stage, and Zipex has got the perfect position to take down low HP players. He's behind the barrel at the platform. blameF there as well to provide covering fire, and very well handled. It got a little bit dicey at one point, but 3 players survive. Back to the long take here. 2 players to defend. Zipex and co ready and waiting with the AK-47. The flashbang's good, but he's already lined up and just mowing them down here. One by one they come through the smoke screen. They don't stand a chance.
Zip's having one of those games. He says he has 9 assists.
Oh, really?
Those are the type of games you hate. It's like, man, if I just converted these, I'd be on 20 kills right now.
But the Eagle shot's being converted, that's for sure. Pushing long once again. Config dropped, and they'll try and recover the rifle as possible, but no chance at all. They have to go towards short, and here he is, the nuisance. Forcing him in towards the A site, and Farley more than happy to oblige. Calls that the last player's there, but can Body find one more?
And just the fact that Zips push long so actively in this matchup means that he's not worried about a long anchor. He's not worried about somebody outside the doors. They're locking it down. Glaive will get the final kill. And looking very likely for the double digits here, Astralis.
So that'll bounce off, and he'll just have to fall back here. Actually get himself tucked in. This is a real dangerous position now. Flames behind him. He has to just go for a kill and hopefully gets one. Oh, it's nothing. Very well done here from HEET. They've got themselves a 5-on-3. Make it 2. Afro smites 2 down. It's up to Glaive now, pushing in towards upper, but this is looking like a clean sweep, Chad.
Great rounds here. They understood the situation very well. Just Zip, last man standing, can't push long this time round. We'll have to pivot all the way back to the top of A, but salvaging something. We have Inferno coming up next, and then Nuka's the 3rd, if I remember rightly.
He is known for a clutch or 2, but I dare say Mr. Zipex will be out of luck. There we have it. A pretty convincing half from both teams, I have to say. I'm not sure many people were expecting 6 rounds from HEET in such a convincing fashion as well. That's a lovely way to close out the half.
Right, he's been taking glances non-stop. This is not a bad angle to deal with this. They swing out, he gets the shoulder first. He knows there's another, so Astralis very aware with this default spread on the pistol. He's at the head of the pack. He has the bomb, needs to be careful. And wow, perfectly timed smoke right there. Body can't do anything at all. Just needs to sit and wait. The burn, the molly will get him low, and it's just Jocko on the site alone here. We'll have to defend. Can't get anything done. Zip has found both kills so far in this round, and I think that's the round done.
I think you might be right. Very well handled there from Astralis, finding that early 5 versus 4 with HEET, probing the long doors, and then the mid split comes through, challenging towards the B bomb side. Some flying headshots. The Glock doing a lot of work, and Farley still with a good chance here. Astralis deploying the flashbangs as well, and they're losing kill after kill. Afro connecting the dots with the scout. He continues to find headshots here. This might be all done. blameF taking so much damage. That's going to be 3 kills in total. Make it 4. Afro completely destroys them there on the A bomb side. Nothing.
If a team goes all in long and wants to execute exactly like that, you just need to be annoying. And if you can get the tags, then they're more flustered. They're a little bit worried about the time, the HP. All of a sudden it becomes some issues, and then you can hit shots like this.
Which they probably should. We'll see. Desert Eagles and armor as well, of course. And it all starts here. Zipex with a lovely shot. The scout now feeling the pressure towards middle.
No one on A. If they just scout up. Oh, that's a nice shot, isn't it? He's done it 3 fires.
As you like. Oh, same story as well. Fending them off on the A bomb side. What an amazing couple of rounds he's had. Can he keep it going, though? Applying that pressure. No grenades being deployed. They have a couple of flashes and a smoke on the CT side. Now, it is still possible for Astralis to win this, but that makes things very problematic indeed. We do have blameF on the M4, Glaive with a Desert Eagle, but Blame has to be active here. He can't allow them to get up towards shore. He denies everything. 2-on-1 now. Exercise has been dinked, and he does enough there. blameF standing strong with 3 kills on the M4, a round they should have never won.
Re-smoke just to deny any fast chase, and they're going to push into Glaive on short. It's the FAMAS, not the best weapon for the job here. The Deagle is going to come out on top.
Well, the 4 spy wars are delivering on all fronts, I have to say. 5-on-3 now, recovering rifles, and it's Farley with the scout. Exchanging, he's dead.
Oh, he's going to go all the way.
Well, at least he gets one, but doesn't really help out the campaign here. That does, though. Zipex with a clean one, even better from Body. What are these shots that are coming through, Chad?
Just like deathmatch right now. Everyone's just standing, aiming, shooting again. Another round. Nobody able to post consecutive rounds so far in this second half. Body this time, close mid-doors with the Deagle, just sitting players down left, right, and center. Farley, at this point, he's committed. He has to go. There's no real choice there. So going 1 for 1, that's a bit more of an issue. And Body just... He's a sharp there as well. So they're feeling it here. But now it's about...
We'll see what can be done here. Glaive investigating his options towards middle. Sent packing by the incendiary.
Great flash
Flashbang from Farley, right? That sets him up, and that's a good response.
That was the only thing that could rumble that position. Exercise playing very up close and personal. Body, he's actually, I think he's going to go for a fight here. Yeah, running through, straight through for Body, in and out. The Magician, the Assassin.
That was very well done.
That's what he needs. Another initiates again off the back of the flash. Flash him in, he'll take the fight. He's in and out. Body, 17 kills now, just keeping his team in, and he wants to continue to fight in mid. He'll peek from a different angle. Just continues to reinitiate. That is wild from Body. What a round that was.
Really, really well done. A great sequence of events. Starting to look uncomfortable, overwhelmed. And the skill of HEET is shining bright as Afro opens things up once again. Could get himself a second. What a brilliant shot that is.
We're on about a 6 or a 7 on the hot plate, and now we're going up to a 9 to the boiling water.
I think you might be right there. Afro's, he's almost on for the ace here. That's going to be his 4th kill of the round. Just Zipex towards long. Very unlikely he hits this shot. Exercise puts it to bed, and we go 11-11. HEET are looking very convincing on the second half. Their CT side has been stellar.
Somebody who's shown a bit of flair like this to work on, if he's feeling the flow of the game. We always talk about being in the zone.
Right.
Having that flow state, you're looking for the peaks, you know where the fights are coming, and Body!
How's he hit that?
Look at the wrist. Glaive goes down, there's a tag, sure, but things are starting to fall apart at the seams as Farley, he wants to get involved. He's smoked off, he's getting run on down here. Running stations for Farley, he's gone too. Afro, he did fall in the meantime, but they have the number advantage in the chaos. It's an all-time high right now. Heats feel like they're scrambling with the number advantage.
Stifling pressure now for Astralis. They're being overwhelmed. They'll pull a frag back, but this one has to be converted as well. Config, he'll bring it back to a 2 versus 1. He needs to clutch this round out. Up against the AWP of Jackson. He actually gets given an opportunity. Yeah, there was a chance, a freebie there. Could spot the head. And I feel like Config gets this, but apparently not. Jax will take him down, and they take the lead. 12-11, and no plant granted. Means another partial buy, potentially.
Swings and roundabouts here as they made it. I'm sure they have spotted him. They should know that A bomb site's open here. That means there's going to be a fight towards mid doors. A flash forward. Exercise being tagged up, but the push is great. Bombs down lower here.
This is so good. Applying so much pressure towards that lower B area, and we'll see whether this is going to be a chance for Astralis to fight back. They've got a 3-on-3, but they've lost track of the map. Players towards top and middle. Afro's going through T-spawn. We have actually got Blame F, who's on the A bomb site. He's going to be dropping down towards CT, looking to backstab here. Could be anyone's round. It's a great shot from Farley. Finally, something going in their favor. They have the man advantage, and Blame surely gets this kill as well. Jocko isolated, and it's looking like Afro is out of luck here. Astralis pull one back just when they needed to.
Yeah, lost track of the play there, did HEET. It felt like they had everything covered when they stalled them out in lower, but maybe I thought an extra player or two had gotten through short. So some issues there for HEET, and Astralis will strike back. So doubting themselves here are HEET. They have been juked by Glaive.
Well, it's the man at the moment to defend. Body needs a huge spray down here. They line up for him, Chad. A boatload of damage is dished out, but only 1 kill is found. 4 versus 3. Config on the flanks here.
8 seconds.
Oh, you're right.
After plant, he can see it. He spams. He has to go for the jump shot or something here. Afro, he can try and deny. The bomb's gone down just in time, and the flames of Farley kill him. It's a 3-on-2 now in favor. Afro's still forward. The flank is still coming in there. Making presence from short now. Over towards long is the AWP, and it's Blame. Can he do it again from this A site? AK in hand this time, and Molly as well. Blame's down as just Farley. He's picked the first from the pack. He needs to find 2 more. Remember, it's not planted for him here. There was no room on the site. The defuse is being set. There's no way that Farley can get this one done. And HEET, 14 now to their name.
Oh my days. Absolute pandemonium ensues there on the A bomb site. Astralis had full control for so long. They've Molotoved each other there as well, Chad. We'd have to see it in the replay how it went down, but you can see
all the flames.
Doused in flames there. He gets the bomb planted, but at what cost? Farley did absolutely everything he could here, gets both the kills, but as you mentioned, the bomb is out of his reach. It's a full defuse. They head for now. Exercise actually looking for a rebuttal here. This should be a kill for Farley, but absolutely not. This is looking great. HEET have the 4 versus 3 as they look for map point now.
Slink back into the side. They want to take space elsewhere. The flash is coming forward. Big caught off guard, and that is Jocko just knocking him out. This is a great round here from HEET for 15. The one man standing, it's Blame. When they need him, he has to step up, and it's not going to be this time. 26 kills for Afro. HEET, 1 round away from picking up their first map victory here at Pro League.
Bombs in towards the B tunnels for now. And we will have Body challenging from the A side. Blame has just given that one away for free.
Because Afro showed himself mid-doors, so they expect no AWP on A, but Blame's not even looking in the right direction.
I like this from Jocko. This off angle has been very problematic for our ESL Pro League. Another headshot delivered. Molotov down. This could be it, Chad. HEET might have found us too. A 5-on-3. A minute remains, and Utility sure for Astralis, but where do they go with this one?
And complacency creeping in again here for the Danes. Another game that looks like it should have been theirs. It's falling apart. It's great play from HEET. His body again flashed in by his teammates. Will take the fight. Just 2 more to find. Make that one. Jax. Sharp as attack. Not going to stop just here. And again, a clutch situation. Config this time.
Just the closing moments now. Config would need to do something ungodly at this stage to win this one. He's got good awareness as to where the final player is. Hits the headshot. Can he find anything more? Bomb on his back. 25 seconds. Does he drop down towards spawn perhaps? Sees the grenade, and indeed he will. Can't do it, and there we have it, Chad. It will be HEET picking up their map pick of dust to Astralis. I don't know what to say. I'm left speechless there. They were the absolute favorites coming into this one. Yesterday it looked so much better. We thought it was just some early tournament nerves. Boxes or first oranges, whichever way they're inclined, as the coffin smoke coming through. Exercise now will be trying to deny entrance, and he's got the dual Berettas here towards B. Can he shut them down? They vault up towards the bomb site here. Flashbangs come through, overwhelming for him. Down to Jocko now, needs at least 1 kill here, but I dare say it's going to be another kill for Astralis. Open B bomb site, bomb to go down, and they're patrolling all the key areas here. Zipex spots a player towards Banana.
Afro, no armor, no util, nothing to his name. He's going to have to try and get something done from Coffins here, and he will. Yeah, he's been able to find a lot of space. Time is the biggest problem right now as Jax has gone down to the interim. Body coming through spawn, gets gooshed. He's down, just Afro now, and he's hit a couple of crispy ones, but that's going to be it. A great start from Astralis here. They're going to secure the pistol round.
Don't see too many AWPers towards Boiler these days, and Afro will position himself there. Surrounded by players, needs the no-scope to connect, but being sprayed down. He gets a second bite of the cherry here. Equal conversion for now, 4-on-4. As Jax will out of the scoreboard. The CT's looking well up for this one. That's a great turnaround. It's not the cleanest, but they've managed to get themselves in a very prime position. The bomb down towards Arch, up against Zipex and Blame F now, who are segregated. They're not together. And this is looking likely to be the first round for HEET.
Well, there it is from Jax again from this pit position. Looking hard to try a zip, and then comes out after throwing the flash and is ready for that type of a move. You can see Glaive trying to get the jump on him there. So it's a big shot because of the circumstances, and here they come. They want that AWP, and they're going to get it.
Afro drops off. He gets the information. Now needs some backup. A fadeaway incendiary, and there's a lovely shot towards Glaive as well. Do they keep pushing?
They have to. I don't think there's time to fall back. The leg shot here from Afro now. Needs to do it all alone. The only man on the site goes down, and they're in, but through. Jocko, the flash. It's good, but there's no kill. His body through the smoke is a 3-on-3 with the low HP as Zip is the biggest problem. He's upgraded into the AWP. The bomb goes down towards first oranges, and now we're on. He's shown plenty of that so far. Can they at least trade out this kill, or will Farley manage to get the first? That's a nice shot. And at this point, their chances looking very slim indeed. Back to the 2-on-2, but it's there.
So they've called it off.
Yeah, there was a kid there that was worth a shot. Definitely now. Get the kit, get the kill. There's a chance on a config. If he does, yeah, he's gone down. Jax has the kit. Needs to get there in time. I'm not sure there is going to be enough. And yeah, they've called it off here, HEET. Not enough conviction. I think that half of them were going for the save. Body was going for the round. A lot of work to be done before we get to that position. Good flashbang over. Enables Body to find at least one, but an equal trade for now. That's more like it. Conflict down to 21 as well. Man advantage for HEET. Presumably Molotov first oranges here to smoke for CT. That's for new boxes. And here we go. Jocko, as you mentioned, a great opportunity to find his first couple of kills, potentially exercise through the smoke. Confirms the round at least. Maybe I'm speaking too soon. That's a great shot from Blame F. Bomb to be planted, 3-on-2. Conflict still with a smoke, but he's lost the big man. Blame F goes down. That was wild. That was a wild connection there from Exercise. Now, Config, 21 points of health here. The plant is great. Playing in the smoke, the fade of this. Jack should have him dead to rights here. Spam the center, and Config's going to walk through. They're currently touching. Hello. I'm in a cuddle. Hello. Config, he's denied the bomb. Ooh. There was a chance. First oranges, he had to fight. There was a chance. You can do a deeper Molotov to take care of that. There's a flash as well that's currently primed. There it comes. Bang. Perfect. And doesn't work. Oh, well, just run into my crosshair. That's a nice kill. So is that one. This aggressive stance, it reeks of just some players who want to get let off the leash here, right? You don't see these type of setups consistently, traditionally. Peak after peak, 15 seconds. How far will they go? There's the CT smoke. The boost should have them. Jocko, this is your chance for a kill, mate. Your first one, it's on the board. It doesn't get easier than that. Now the hunt is on. Get Blame for the second. Well, Blame's going to get a couple kills. It was worthwhile. He could have died after the time there, but he will be surviving with the AK-47, and it's the double app setup from HEET. It's chopping and changing. Early map control as well. That cost Glaive valuable time, and that could be another kill here. Jax
He'll get him with the wall bang. They're trying to compensate with a double stack once again, but they've changed things up. Same result though, 5-4 in favor of HEET. And this is looking quite nice. The old bait and switch here. Body just using the half wall, trying to find an advantage, and they have certainly got it. Wow, that's a great setup there. Just using the headshot angle, takes away all the aggro from the bottom. They swing out that AK-47. A phenomenal round there.
The ideas that they have are working and they can run with them, and that's great. That's the playbook. That's what's in their remit right here.
No.
And they're just so worried about these aggressive stances, and it's just a different look this time round. Jocko, now that he's activated, a couple of tidy ones from him. Body, a lot of people have probably been worrying where this guy's been. Well, he's been working his way back to this position.
I would say he's good for one kill. Whether they deploy the flash, though, that's the question. If they do, he could be in a lot of trouble here. Will the swing come in? Definitely does, and he's caught out of position. 3-on-3 now. Jax, though, still with a solid chance. They've spotted him for sure. Can he find the kill required here? One would do for the retake. There's a load of damage. They're ducking and weaving, trying to avoid the shots, but it's Glaive that connects in the end, and this is looking dangerous now. Flame F catches the players in CT spawn. He said this was a key round, and Astralis, they're the ones to take it. I think he got called over by Body. He was saying, I don't feel comfortable here. I'm looking towards quad. They could come apartment, so he's caught in transition here. A terrible spot for him. 3 players to find.
This is bad from Jackson Pitt.
Zaffo, the AWP. Flashbang comes round, and no commitment just yet, but there it is. Afro strikes first. Body there to back him up. The flashbang is beautiful. That's a perfectly played round.
They know they need to take space towards A right now. Glaive's going to go looking for something. It's going to be Config to open up on a Jax who's not been doing the best of jobs over towards A by any means. Bit of a leaky boat, this A bomb site here. And now that they found this kill, all the pressure's on Exercise. They've lost the mid to B. This is a shot and a chance for Glaive. He's going to take that as well. So maybe they get the banana kill, sure, but they lose the rest of the map control because their A anchors are just not strong enough here. It's all on Exercise.
He's got a good position. Will they be aware of it, though? They'll be focusing towards the pit, so that first frag is his, no problem. If he gets another, they're in a great position, but only minimal damage inflicted towards ZipX there. It's Body and Afro on the retake now. They've got smokes, flashes, but the AWP for Afro could be problematic.
Oh, dear. The Config's just come in directly behind Body. If he continues on this check,
at least.
It's going to come down to timing here. Afro's also passed him towards short. It's just going to take Config to activate, and he's going to have both of them. They're not going to expect him to be boiler. One's gone apartments, one's gone top mid, and he hasn't had any action on either. So this is Config now to win this round. Steps around, confirms the frag onto Afro, and now just Body sticking out like a sore thumb. Zip will take him down 8-7 for the Danes on their map choice. And it's a B split, but this is going to be a car crash. Zip is already here. He's going to have the support right now. Config has missed his lines.
Hang on. There is a chance now. Still a formidable defense here set up by Astralis. The Julies towards the well, and we'll see ZipX pick up a frag as well. It's going to be Blame F. Oh! Mows them down there. Both guns striking with full effect. It's a 3 versus 1. Afro with almost no chance, but the P250, fortunately no armor, he'll have to do some incredible work. That's where I had to start, but he'll be peppered down there. So Astralis fend them off after a missed shot from Config there. But huge round here. So much money farmed as well, I suppose. Doesn't really matter.
Good. Flash is good here. Jocko, the jumping shot onto Zip there. Hang time way too long, and they're into B. That's something a lot of teams haven't been successful with against Astralis here. So both kills are smoked towards CT. They should be ushered across. Config's rotated in time. They haven't pounced on the opportunity here.
He doesn't have a whole lot to work with. It's a single flashbang as well. Is there anything at spawn? I don't believe so. This is his only opportunity, but my God, does he ever rise to the occasion? A double kill now. That brings the round right back in their favor.
Flash didn't look very good either in that situation, right? It looked like they avoided it, and now just giving away opportunities here. One spot at top mid, the bomb can be scooped up, but the defensive utility that I can see on the radar getting thrown to B means they definitely want to go back to A, and Config's already here to spoil the day, sully the party, and well, Jax, he's going to run in. He's going to attempt it here, but he's had a rough go of things on Inferno. Needs to hit some bangers and spam down range. Is not it. Config, the man of the moment here.
Very, very well done from Mr. Config. It looked like he was down and out. They lose a couple of kills towards the banana area.
One available now. I guess they just have to contact in.
Yeah, they don't even have a flashbang, so he'll have to look for the early kill. Brings it back to a 4-on-4. Lots of damage being inflicted here. 3-on-3, Body down to 7, and he'll be the one planting the bomb. Can he avoid the spray? He certainly can. Back up from Afro now. An Exercise looking for the back stab.
He's going to have to do it all here on the HP. The other two of them looking to boost on up here towards the back of sight. Oh, if that was spotted, they're in so much trouble, but it wasn't. It wasn't. They're ahead. Afro, great kill from him. Glaive. Exercise will be calling. He's not coming through spawn. Has to be from the coffin's position, and Body's now been notified towards that. Ooh, they must know that he could still be around here. Step out. There's no time for the defuse now.
Yeah, it's a nice open plant, so not much you can do with this one. Gives it a go, but Body will be one step ahead of him, and that's going to be the first round Heat have posted.
Something to slink up short now. The bomb is committed to this. They need to group up as a team. The trade potential, it doesn't really exist here. It's Body just lurking forward. Spotted one towards Library. Glaive runs out of the pit here. Still need to deal with the side player of Config. He can win this on his own, and he's going to go down. Body. What a massive round.
I think he might have spammed the chicken thinking it was a player beforehand and gave away his position almost. He heard the footstep, the chicken swung around. Spray down from the bomb side could have been enough.
Well, the problem I have here is, even though, here we go. The Glaive comes out of pit. That's a nice kill. Steps forward, knows the Library player's there. Kills that individual, and... Okay, well, Body's cleaned house into the side there, and ooh.
They were prepared, and
this is a good call.
Rigid.
If they explode right now onto A, this is a good call. The rotation point from B is still far away. Exercise caught off by the flashes. Maybe a miscomm there. That's not pretty. They're making their way into the side. They need to clear this. Shoko needed to flick around, head on a swivel. Not to be the case. They've been stalled out here. This pounce, it had legs, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Off of the knees. Everybody's gone down.
Not what you love to see if you're a Heat fan there. You could see maybe one step ahead of the teammates head towards apartments, trying to find some space, but couldn't find the shot. Bali then given plenty of opportunities, the perfect position just to mow them down one by one. You can see him finding that kill towards Exercise, then repositioning. This was a great spot, but there's no utility towards the pit, really. They've got full vision. Crossfire's enabled. You can see them just having to turn on a swivel. I know.
We're going to end up, Astralis is going to squeak this one out, maybe 16 to 12, maybe even just 16 to 10 at this point. Then we're going to go on to Nuke, and it's fine. And once we get to Nuke, Astralis are going to win, and the result we're all expecting is... Trying to curse it, Henry. Let me keep cursing. Let me keep cursing. My powers, I'm using them for good and evil simultaneously here. KRL's been on the phone. He said, listen, Chad, we need to win today. So I'm cursing Astralis here for the French.
Ooh, that's a stunner of a shot from Config. Taking matters into his own hands there. Another nifty boost towards the bottom of Banana. This time not on the logs. So still the advantage for Heat. They have plenty of utility. Can't say the same for the CTs. They have one smoke remaining now, but
flash, pig.
Off-wall and a good flashbang is going to convert into a kill towards Afro now. So presumably have to go towards A. Off angle for Glaive. And that's going to be an easy pickup, and he can drop the incendiary call for the rotations.
Yeah, just no threats here in the mid-round. Heat look real sloppy in these mid-round situations. It's getting picked apart. They sit and they wait for the regress, but they lose the fights in those situations. And
we'll see. They'll go for the contact play towards middle, but it's absolute brutality as Config mows them down there, looking comfortable, looking like the map is done. 16-4 like their opening games here at Pro League. They are getting better and better as the tournament evolves for now. Another boost. Worked out well before. It's Afro up there this time and doesn't quite hit the shot. That was a very important one. They're going to stand a chance to take us a little bit further. Zipex will find 2 frags into round number 26. 5 on 3. Might as well start packing it up.
They have full banana control and currently, well, until that smoke landed, full mid control. So that is the only drama. But look at this. The door swings open. Blame keeps pushing, and this banana aggression is going to secure the round. There's just one man standing. Body, he's been good. He's going to have to be great. 1 kill, turns it into 2. He knows Glaive's on the other side of this smoke. The spam, he's going to chase him down on the reload. He does have the space here, but they should have a very good idea where he's coming from as this next fight. His body does fall. The in-game leader will pick things up. 16 to 10. Astralis bounce back after a lackluster Dust 2 and set themselves up to close things on Nuke. A much better performance here.
A much better performance, absolutely, but still competitive. I think that's the important factor as well. Heat have put their best foot forward this morning. They've got a map under their belt. Or Heat has made their way down towards the lower bomb. So we've seen Config down here a few times. Sometimes gets everyone, sometimes gets no one. We'll see.
This is was good for Mal. Oh, Jesus! Wrist breaker right there, and another one click from Config. Okay, sometimes he gets none, sometimes he gets them all. Definitely the latter this time round.
Yeah, that was very impressive, and he might have something else left in the can here. It's going to be a very impressive sequence. Back to a 3 on 2, though. A slight chance for Heat, but they're running out of space. They are being overwhelmed.
Getting wrapped on right now from Glaive. The awareness is there for Jax, but the timing maybe not as he scooted towards the front of the site. Now his back's turned, and the Julies, they just have to land the last bullet, and they will. Body, gonna try and hightail it up the vent. The race is on, and lucky to be alive. Up the vent he slides, hopes for the aggression, but that's given time to these Heaven players, and I don't think he'll even get the plant here. Poor Body. Left with a bit of a red face there. Well handled, but you have to say, stylish scenes from Config turns that round into cream.
So, It's all down to config there. A brilliant first shot there.
So tidy, isn't it?
So nice. And then the second was absolutely spectacular as well. Manages to get 3 in total. The round a little bit closer than you might expect, but no plant. While we were looking out for those sort of plays from HEET, we'll see if they've got any more boost up their sleeve, though. For now, it's going to be an upper rush, and they might actually have a chance. This opening frag, config incredibly blind on the bomb side. It's up to Glaive now. He's being surrounded by these Tech 9s. He's good for one. It's not looking good at all. Zipex just leaps into the bomb site and goes down. Just blame it for remaining. That's an upper rush chat that's worked out very well for them.
I think you thought it was the bath water Mediterranean Sea outside, just diving head first. It's great out there, not so much in that top site. Now they're going to find themselves in a full gun round next round off of the back of this. So it is curious, right? We saw similar scenes on Dust 2. They won the pistol, then they did that B rush. The mid rounds on Inferno, when they had number advantages, were very poor. Very, very poor. That's a nice molly there. It's going to force Farley a little bit wider on the beam. CT vent cleared as well. Exercise is just going to stroll on out and take down Glaive. It's just this position of Farley they have to account for. And, well, combined, Config and Farley are going to get 3. Afro's drawn 1 back, but it's still a 2-on-2, and the drop off the hut will be heard into the MP9. And that's not the weapon for the job. He's going to get on out of dodge, and now it's blame from the heavens. He has been spotted, mollied out as well. The nade, it's not bad. The kill, even better. Afro has to clutch up.
He doesn't plan.
Fakes it. He wants to take the fight if he can rumble Farley somehow. There's a way into this round, but time is the biggest issue. He's going to have to clear Squeaky now. It's down the vent. They can just chase him. They can just hunt him. He has to plant. That's the only way he can
Farley
win.
can sacrifice himself, right? So he can plan, but at what cost? Farley's just going to be running in. Even if he dies, it's round over. So a plant at least. It was looking quite good for HEET, though. But you said that a few times on Inferno, to get the advantages in the round would just melt in front of their eyes.
They now know the pressure's coming. Zips on the rafters in the side. It's Glaive for next contact, but Config's gone down top. They might want to reconsider this. You don't have to go in towards the B bomb site just yet. You know that you have a man on that A bomb site here, and the mulling, there's a lot of miscommunication here. A is clear.
Take it easy, lads. Deep breaths. We've got 35 seconds and a 4-on-2.
Up the vent to A.
Weaponry going forward as well, the 2 M4s, and they can buy into this a little bit. Both players saving towards the ramp room, but that's a clean one. It's all down to exercise as well. Very nice kill towards main entrance. Finds Config here on the left-hand side as well. He was 8 HP, so no problem at all.
Pacing goes out the window. Their spacing is non-existent, and right now they're clears as well. Jocko turns right in the nick of time. Config will go down, and a couple more kills. Nice from Jax. Haven't had it said his name in a long while. 2 big kills to avoid any dramas, and it's poor Glaive here, the last man standing in a 1-on-5 situation.
Not really much he can do with this position. He's in towards the hut right now. 5-7. Kevlar, sure, but he's got exercise coming around the corner, and he'll make light work of him. There we have it. It will be HEET taking the lead on the T side of Nuke. Who would have thought? An upper execution, maybe a labored one here, a bit of a confusing round here, but the execution comes through nonetheless. It's going to be Body to open things up. Glaive this time fighting admirably towards the upper bomb site. Config will join him in the fragging department as well, as just 2 players remain. Pretty underwhelming round there, all things considered, Chad.
Highlight was Jax not leaving spawn.
Yeah, and I guess it's just one of those calls like everyone's a bit frustrated, asking what the hell's going on, why are you not moving? Sure.
Let's say you had the FPS bug. Just call the FPS bug, fix the FPS bug, and then get underway with a round. Won't be disrupted. I don't know what happened, but that's what it looked like happened.
It's just because it's one of those maps like Nuke where not a lot happens, maybe in the first 30 seconds if you don't want it to. He felt like he was safe, he would just sort it out and get on with it, but yeah, it seemed distracting. It's distracting for us.
Technical, and he's just left the game.
Right.
So they've essentially just thrown around a way around here because they didn't want to address the issue.
He seems to be somewhat ready for it, but he'll spot the boots first, and there it is. Comes out on top. This is a very key interaction now. If Farley takes down Body comfortably, they're right back into it, but he's got him for sure. Nice work. Zipex, aggressive as well, comes out on top. They are salvaging this round. It was looking like another one going in favor of HEET, but they brought it back to a 3 versus 2. Blame F. Nice position towards the HUD as well. The Orb, unlikely to take him down, and there it is. Actually quite a comfortable round towards the end after losing the first 2 picks.
The thing is, to isolate this fight on Farley is really hard. He's going to get the first shot for sure. And then he'll just drop down and play with the info. And there it is. And now the info, he can just sit here and say, hey, look, could be a couple yard. Repositioning. He'll hopefully get a teammate over to help him here. Farley, he's definitely found some pep in the step. The reaggress, the fight, he's going to grab another here. He doesn't stop. This man's become a mentalist the last couple of days. And it is just going to be Jax coming out hot with a deagle in hand. Had a free opportunity there for a kill onto Config, but the pistols in the back, never easy. And we're tied up.
Sure, they're losing opening picks right now, but they are recovering the rounds cleanly and safely. is config detecting the presence towards main entrance. Body gets absolutely dropped. Nice reposition for Farley as well. Just making sure they can't get anywhere near towards our main entrance as config. Oh, that's a nice little 90-degree flick. Their option to go back towards lobby, execute upper, or try and go enter the lion's den and towards the lower.
He's everywhere.
Side. He really is.
Just ramp, he's gone up heaven, he's dropped into the side, doing a bit of a simple-esque maneuver here, just finding all the kills. Steps out, they're in the crosshair, fire. Simple stuff from Farley here, making it look easy.
7 kills so far, would need 5 more to even get close. As we'll see him walk to his inevitable demise. There it is, Glaive, continuing to find all that utility thrown towards main entrance. Lamef though, he knows he's got an opportunity here. First kill will be his. Players around him though, he's got Afro to deal with. Only got the Galil though.
We're worried about a player deep here, but Afro's already quite close. Blame on the jiggle. Should go down here. Afro fluffed the lines a little bit, and Blame just making sure this vent crawl from Jocko doesn't come in unscathed. He does tickle down to about...
Jocko's down there, sure, but without his teammates, it doesn't really mean too much. He would have to shoot out a window to even get close to them. Molotov comes through. Good shot from Farley. Remember, he's baiting in Zipex as well. He's in that tight corner, who should be absolutely fine to find his penultimate kill. And there it is, actually Farley that drops the bomb. So there we have it. It is going to be a 9-6 finish here. He were looking incredibly good for a moment there, Chad, but certainly run out of gas towards the end.
Yeah, a bit of a rough finish here, but Astralis back in the driver's seat. One more half of Counter-Strike to come for series number 1 of day 3. The fact they've taken off the tail of this attack is pretty positive. They can turn their attention now. The only man they have to worry about is Blame towards Yard. Jocko needs to wait for the backup of his teammates here. Has been gooshed down and config. He's ready to go. Just steps out, deletes body. Exercise with the trade, and those Julies looking to get activated here. Jocko's found one on the goosh. It's Farley to find a frag as well, and back in. He'll bounce on top as it's just going to be Jocko now and Afro to get it done.
Wow.
Farley, what a menace. 21 kills for him. Really coming into his own throughout this Pro League group stage.
Absolutely true. Afro now with no chance. A great position there. Death from above as Farley takes matters into his own hands there. Recovers the dual Berettas as well.
He's really started to step things up. He's no longer doubting himself in all of these movements.
Definitely not. He's
his
had enough.
aim is looking fantastic. He's thinking on his feet quite quickly. After this third kill, the immediate reposition onto... There's no way this is being cleared.
A bit more than I expected, down to 77. But yeah, there was certainly a possibility that Farley could open things up there. It's going to be Blame F, however. That's towards ramp. He seems to be so comfortable on this side of the map. Exercise, do you dare? Take a swing. Well, he does, and he'll be absolutely destroyed.
See, outmaneuvering them means they can't just play heads-up Counter-Strike. They can't have all the bodies there responding to the utility. You're showing presence outside, you're taking fights towards ramp, and when there's...
Using comms at that point as well, right?
Yeah.
Saying, right, there's players towards secret, ramp, upper, flashes all over the place, Molotov, Dow, and Jax. He displayed some trigger discipline. I was about to say maybe a couple of frags to go in his favor, but he still gets 2 regardless, but
12 now for Astralis. And it's curious, this group, because it is wide open. That was the key component of today's conversation, is the fact that the group is wide open. He'd have avoided elimination today by picking up a 1-map victory.
Everything they need. Still with 3 smokes on the CT side as well. Exercise with the MP9, as you said, still viable towards upper, but
coming through.
They've got to barge through the smoke here now. Jack's still so aware of main entrance. No one there for now. And dropping the flashbang. I think he might have done enough here. 5 versus 3, send them packing. Zipex still towards the huts.
Playing behind the top of the silo on the side, and Farley might be the first to run in here. Virtue with the low HP. Jocko should have this one. Yeah, we'll finish what he started at the start of the round, and this is a fantastic sequence. 2 kills. The third will be for body there. So the 2 names that we mentioned needing a bit more impact will step up, and
he just needs to spot for a bit of information first. Jax will be joining him from the vents as well. So good crossfire here. They've played it well, but only finding 1 so far. So that's the advantage towards Astralis, but not for long. Afro striking config with the AWP. Body repositioning now as well, and it's a great maneuver. 4 versus 2. Zipex waiting towards single door. Blame F. He's nowhere to be seen.
Keeping and crawling. This is the duel. The next fight on Zip's plate. He's having to worry about the entire site, but creeps in. Has the angle advantage of Exercise here in a 4-on-2. Starting to look ever more likely. Blame sort of towards the vent. The deny on the plan. Afro, that's some big balls right there. Blame, he's just nowhere to be able to contribute. He's been nowhere the entire round, and he's left absolutely, way too late to get any action. But the AWP, whoa, okay, he's going to get it. That could have been a miserable sequence for Blame.
That's a good point. Maybe just blending in with the map there. Interesting.
We can hear you. We can definitely hear you. Body, sketchy business.
Right. All under control, though, it seems, and the AK-47 will be left the rest.
They're pushing.
Absolutely chaotic rounds every single time.
They're pushing. Oh, Afro applying pressure. It's hot. Exercise. Makes the first slice. Zip. He's just going to have to sit and watch. A minute 30 on the clock of this onslaught. This is a bit like Inferno top mid. This is where HEET did their best work. Up close and personal. The secondary AWP of Jocko takes down Blame. HEET are about to tie things up.
They absolutely are. 5-on-3 for now. Body. He'll be assisted. Oh, it's a perfect flashbang. Farley just had to give up his position and fire off a few bullets just in case. And Glaive will try and sneak in towards the ramp for Jocko. He's got a surprise for him. A big green one. Play spoiler as we'll see whether they can even get close to a bomb plant. Farley has been incredibly good. 24 kills, but we said he was on 23 about 5 or 6 rounds ago, so certainly slowing down in terms of the pacing. Great kill from Body. This is a fantastic round. They've got 5 players alive here. They might even drop a single kill. Config will have other ideas. Gets one souvenir frag on the way out, but we are all tied up.
I don't know, Henry. I was like good gracious. Body is bodacious. Flirtatious, trying to show Jack's faces. Look, I was getting up the classic Nelly Hot in Here song because he, you know, so I was trying to...
I thought that was one of your originals.
No, not one of my originals. No. I was trying to see where I could... Look, there's a lot of lyrics in it. It's quite... Oh, Afro. He's back on his box, Henry.
He really is.
Not back in his box, he's back on his box, and that's Config gone, a pluck. He's out of the server. It's a 4-on-5, and Afro, he loves a re-peek, and Glaive does too. Swings out, gets the kill. Warehouse control taken, but they're coming for a fight. I think Body and Jack's going to keep this push going. Reactive
play, absolutely true, Chad. And Farley, he probably gets the first one. Dinked in the process. Lovely shot from Body, but do they anticipate the second? Apparently so. Jax will have to wait at least 7 seconds here.
Glaive coming around towards ramp. I don't even know if he'd hard clear this position. And again, timing a nightmare, but Jocko this time will get the favorable end of that one. It's Blame out hard. Hold on. He's going to go down as well. It's a 2-on-2 with Farley on 10 HP. Both Blame and Glaive have given over kills they shouldn't have. And there's a chance for this.
There absolutely is. It's all over the place for Astralis now.
The worst option. It's going to be straight into the AWP. He should have both here. He's spotted the toes. Oh, what a drop. What a drop. Farley's got the first. He knows where the other is right now. 28 kills. Can he make it 29? Remember the low HP. Zipex is here to bail him out. Should be dead to rights. Great work right there. Farley, the hero. Didn't think we would be saying that, but he's got 28 kills in total. What a monster. What an absolute monster. 10 kills more than anybody else on his team right now.
It comes right down to the wire there, Chad. A 4-on-2 should have been a comfy finish there for Astralis, but anything but. How do you miss one of those shots? It could have all fallen apart, but a very nice position from Zipex.
Yeah, you're right, but I don't think in these moments to make that type of a play, I don't know if he's got that in him. Jax, he had to extinguish. He really had to extinguish there. Now he's in the open. The flash will fade. Exercise and Jax locked down high. It's a massive round, and now he's ready to lock things down. Farley dead too. It's just Zip. Zip against 3. At 14, Jocko from behind. HEET back into winning ways.
I can't believe it. Managing to find 3 massive kills. Jax goes above and beyond for the team. Let's have a look at the replay here. Look how much chaos is ensuing towards the bomb site. They have no idea. Glaive doesn't hit the drop, and he ends up getting 3 kills from a position where he looked like he was absolutely cooked.
Massive stuff there. Massive stuff.
Days.
And look at Body. He's getting fired up. The boys are enjoying himself now.
Partial by Chad. A couple of AKs. And we'll see who gets the first frag here. It's going to be Body. And the bomb goes down. It's not a clean round whatsoever from Astralis. They're giving this one away. The AWP strikes from the garage. And it's just a Mat 10 on main entrance here. Well, presumably the windows aren't smashed, right? So it would have to be a big sound cue from Glaive to get out. Waiting for his opportunity, the Molotov.
Okay, he hasn't clicked. Yeah. He knows now. And that's going to be it. Only 2v5. Blame and Zip. They're both the clutch players, but never work well together.
And a 5-on-2. Was there anything that can be done for it? All you have to do is run the clock down if you're on the CT side, or snipe them down as well. That certainly works. And there it is. Series point for HEET against Astralis here at ESL Pro League. Who would have thought we'd find ourselves here?
Look at Blame. He's just way too late. There's one thing about being fashionably late. But right now, this is awkward. Not going to cut the mustard. Everybody's already left the party. Everybody's already gone home. There's no music playing, and you've just shown up on the dance floor. Well, the first kill, it's going to activate things. The bomb, the fake. If he gets it down, if he got it down immediately, he could have bought himself some time, but now he's completely out of it and he's playing for the save. The money's not there. He wants the AK. Worst case scenario, he dies after time here, and they're starting to hunt for him. They know where he is. They'll get the AK out of his hands. He will get the loss bonus.
Okay. Wow.
45 seconds, continuing to tick down. A 4-on-4 now. They can't go back. They can't go forward. They're still looking for Jax. And the timing is perfect for Jax.
Blame surely gets
Why
him
is he
now.
not activating?
I have no idea, but it's cost him a couple of kills now. Back to a 3-on-3. A rare miss from Afro. Keeps Config alive for now, and he'll take that opportunity to scramble towards Secret, but the pressure, it's certainly mounting now. Running out of time, 20 seconds, Chad. They still have the plan.
Might take Afro here. He's running back turn. Noise. Config's going to take that, but the bomb, it needs to get past Exercise. They're going to both go out squeaky. They're running into the top side. Exercise can deny this on the cross. He can win this right here, right now. Steps out. He misses. It's Joko's chance, and Astralis, they stay alive.
Wow. You can see these aren't the prettiest rounds. Here we go then. Who will be finding that
The opener
first kill?
again.
Yeah, it's Farley.
He only had one opening kill, and now in the last 2 rounds has doubled up, right? That's fantastic from him. His openers are massive, but body, that's a heads-up play.
The AWP.
He knew he had to draw that one back. The elevation of the box, the smoke in his favor.
Investigating the options down towards low. I remember it's Jocko only with the Deagle, and he's the player in towards ramp now. Is he boosted or anything? Just using a pixel gap.
Fine.
Just going to try and buy it. He actually probably gets a kill off this. There it is. Config goes down. He's segregated, Chad. We talk about him being away from his teammates sometimes, and that's a freebie.
Perfectly timed smoke here. Body with the AWP. Could be the perfect weapon for the job. Trained towards Squeaky. All 3 are creeping through. When they poke up the head, it's going to be whack-a-mole. Body, the first is perfect. They know now.
Could this be it, Chad? 4 versus 2. Zipex with the bomb on his back. Blame F in tow. They've got so much to do and just not enough time. 15 seconds. Can't clear absolutely everything. Exercise will lose his teammate in the form of Body, but here comes Jocko. That looks like a guaranteed frag, and they've done it. Ladies and gentlemen, it will be a 2-1 victory in favor of HEET Gaming. I cannot believe I'm saying it. They came into this matchup without a single map under their belt, and they have blown Astralis out of the water. What an incredible performance, Chad.
This group is wide open. Coming in today, complexity at the top of the charts. 2-0. Astralis had a chance to get themselves up to a 2.